Monday, April the 20th, and I'm going to read the first verse from Psalm 42. It's very familiar. It's a verse that a chorus was written about or written from years and years ago that has been sang in youth groups and church services for decades now. But Psalm 42 verse 1 says this: As the deer pants for the water brooks, so my soul pants for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? Now, what's interesting is he in this entire psalm, this is a maskil of the sons of Korah. It wasn't written by David, but it was included in the books of Psalms that were put together. And what he is expressing here is his deep desire for the Lord to fill every aspect of his life, so much so that he is like an animal, like a deer that pants after water. Have you ever actually just watched any animal, doesn't matter, cat, dog, deer, whatever. Have you ever watched an animal be so thirsty that they just went nuts after a bowl of water? When we were younger, we had all kinds of dogs out in the country because people would just leave them out there, and we'd end up taking them in for a period of time. And then they would, disappear again sometimes. But I noticed that in the summertime, it'd get really, really, really hot. I mean, 95, 92, whatever, with the humidity. And we'd go outside and we'd be working in the yard and stuff. And the dogs would run around and we'd run around with the dogs. We'd get thirsty and we'd drink a glass of ice water. But we'd put some water down for the dog, and the dog would just lap it up like there was no tomorrow. There was a need, a desperation, a desire to get as much of that sustenance in their body as possible. I like that allusion to the Lord. We should hunger and thirst after having as much of the Lord in our life as we possibly can. That means there's never a point when we should be done learning. There's never a point when we've read too much of the Bible. There's never a point where we've gathered too much with the saints. There's never a point when we've served too much for our Redeemer. And so I really feel like this is a very apt description of what it should mean to be a Christian. To want so much of the Lord in your life that it's like a thirsty animal on a warm day panting after a bowl of water. And we have that ability to be that close every day because of His Word. And I would say that this is actually a very good opportunity for us to grow even closer to the Lord during this time when so many distractions have been peeled away. We don't have, sports. We don't have trips to see, movies in the theater. We don't have so many, different gatherings and activities. And, there's no school. There's no, all these things are things that are now pulled away. And where should our focus be? Our focus should be trying to get even closer to the Lord. To be so desiring of Him that we pant for Him like an animal does for water. I hope you have a great day today, start of a new week, and we'll see you tomorrow.